Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Casa de Niel, where I am about to fight a 2,000 point mission between my Knights and Harris's Orks, or Ork Knights, really. So the story that we've got going on here is that this Ork Wa had been ravaging the system, and the big issue that they were having trying to stop it, other than just the mass amount of Greenskins, was that there was a Big Mek associated with this Wa who kept creating these abominations to the Ommnissiah that were causing havoc and just ravaging through the defending forces. So the Cult Mechanicus decided to make a plea of help to the knight household of House Geek, and they sent in a lance of knights to go handle the situation and show them what the power of the true Ommnissiah is against their abominations. So that's the story that we've got going on here. It's basically going to be Imperial Knights versus basically the Ork version of Knights. Whole bunch of big scary robots. Big stompy robots on both sides over here. We are going to be playing No Man's Land mission, which is one of the Strike Force missions from the main rule book. And as such, we are going to be using the secondary missions from the main rule book as opposed to the ones from the Grand Tournament packet. For instance, my opponent has chosen Titan Slayer, which in the Grand Tournament pack says that if you kill one, you get 10 points. If you kill two, you get Titans. If you kill two, you get 12 points. And if you kill three, you get 15 points. In the main rulebook, it's kill one, you get 10 points. If you kill two or more, you get 15 points. So it'll be a bit easier for him to kill me, to get the points. He just has to kill two of my guys to get the full points for that. He's also going to take While We Stand, We Fight, which is he gets 5 points for each of his most expensive models that are still around. So it will be his Stampa, the Gorkanaut, and the Morkanaut. And then he chose No Man's Land, which is the mission-specific secondary, which essentially is at the end of each of your turns, if you control the center objective marker, you score a number of victory points equal to the current battle round. So on turn 1, if he controls the center objective there, he'll score 1 point. Turn 2, 2 points, etc., etc., etc. Then for me, I chose While We Stand, We Fight, so it's going to be my 3 big knights that are going to give me the points for that. Engage on all fronts, which is if I have units in 3 table quarters, I will get 2 points at the end of the turn, and if I have it in all 4 table quarters, I will get 3 points. And then I chose Bring It Down, because his Gorkanaut and Morkanaut are not Titanic, so I would not be able to score full points for Titan Slayer, but I will be trying to kill his big stompy robots anyway because of the fact that he's got While We Stand. So I chose Bring It Down because I will get 3 points for each of his monstrosities over here. So the Stampa, Gorkanaut, Morkanaut, and the Death Dread. So I've basically told you his entire list already, but but we may as well now go and show you what the 2 armies are going to be fighting against each other. So for the Knights, I'll be running a super heavy detachment. Starting it off here, we have a Helvern and a Warglaive. We have a Knight Gallant. We have a Knight Castellan. And last but not least, we have a Knight Valiant. And for the Orks, he'll be running a Spearhead detachment and a Super Heavy Auxiliary detachment. Leading off the Spearhead, we have a Weird Boy and a Big Mek with a custom force field. We have a Mecha Dread. We have a Gorkanaut. We have a Morkanaut.
Mork.
And last but not least, we have a Stampa. Going to deployment here, we have my Armorer Warglaive on the left flank. As you can see, I've got my Helvern right next to it over here. We have my Gallant up front, ready to do his runny, punchy stuff. We've got my Castellan, who's ready to shoot things. And we have my Valiant over here, ready to shoot and maybe get up in someone's grill. That's what he does. Going over deployment now for the Orks. We have his Morkanaut over on the side over here. We've got the Gorkanaut next to him. We've got the big Stomp over here. Down in the back here, we've got his Big Mek with the Killer Cannon. Oh, no, the Killer Cannon.
Force field.
With the custom force field. I knew it was something.
Love to have a Killer Cannon.
Yeah, I knew it was something with a K.
Sounds cool.
And then we have the Death Dread and his the Mecha Dread. Sorry, Mecha Dread. Did I say Death Dread? I meant Mecha Dread. So he's got the Mecha Dread, and then he has
a little better than the Death Dread.
There we go, a little bit better. So he's got the Mecha Dread, and he has his Weird Boy back over there. So that is deployment. We will now roll off to see who will have the option for first turn. 2 to 1. So even with that 2, the Orks get the choice. I assume you want to go first, sir. So he will be going for turn first here. So we will come back to you after Orks movement phase here on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Orks. His Weird Boy stayed back over here. This guy, his Mecha Dread, used his Mega Charger to make sure let him move up to 16 inches here, or it's base movement 8, and then he can move an additional 8 because of that. So he moved up over here. These guys all moved up, getting closer to me over this way, and his Big Mek advanced up there so he could stay in there, giving them his custom force field saves. So that's going to be it for movement phase. We'll come back to you with the psychic phase. Yes, with the psychic phase. All right, his Weird Boy here is going to be casting Gleaming Gear onto the Stomp over here. So needs a 5 because he gets +1 to this roll. Ooh, does it with a 9. All right, so starting us off here, his Morkanaut. Dang it! I know I had a 50-50 chance I got it wrong. His Morkanaut here is going to fire into my Valiant. I am not going to spend CP on Rotate Ion Shields just yet. I'm afraid of what he can do, so I'm not going to do that yet. But he does have Sanctuary, which is a 2-up armor save as his relic here. So I've given relics and Warlord traits to all 3 of them, so I'm sure they will come up as we go along here. But here comes, what are we starting with?
Rockets first.
We're going to start with the rockets here, so it's, what is it?
2 shots hitting on 4s.
2 shots hitting on 4s because he's got sparkly bits.
That's awesome.
Get at least 1 hit here.
Okay.
1 hit, okay.
Daka,
Because that's 6.
Redemption. Yeah.
Oh man, 2 hits here.
Force to wound.
Strength, what is it? 8. Strength 8, so force to wound.
2 wounds.
That's going to be 2 wounds.
-2.
AP -2, so looking for 4-up saves. Making 1, failing 1. I'm
3 damage.
3 damage flat, huh? Oh, I'll let that go. All right, here comes his
Custom Mega Blasta.
Custom Mega Blasta.
So 1 shot.
1 shot here.
Hitting on a 4.
Hitting on a 4. No hit.
Okay.
I know the Custom Mega Zappa is going to fire 3d3 shots. So we're going to have 3, 6, 7 shots. All right, so these are going to be hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s because of bad moons. Nope, not meant to be. So that's going to be 3 hits. These are going to be strength 8, so looking for 4s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds here. AP -3, so we're looking for 5-up saves, either my invul or armor. Come on, baby, 5-ups. Oh, that was so close. D6 damage. I'm going to spend a CP to reroll this. Come on, baby. You can do it. You can do it. No, that's going to go down there. So here we go. D6. 4 damage. And now he's got his big shooters that are going to be firing over here, hitting on 4s. We do have 1-6 for Daka. Okay, that's a hit. Yep. And these are going to be strength what? 5. So looking for 5s to wound. Getting 4 wounds. That's not bad. 4 wounds at no AP, so I've got 2-up armor saves.
Scratch that back.
Oh no! Taking 2! And now his Gorkanaut?
Yes.
Yeah, Gorkanaut is going to fire into... You think it would be easy since I eventually found out what that was, but no. Gorkanaut is going to fire into my Gallon over here. So we're going to start off with the rockets, hitting on 5s. Nope, no hits there. Yeah. And the Deathstorm Mega Shooter, hitting on 5s. Rerolling 1s because of bad moons here. Yep. Nope. And then we've got 4 Dakas. Nope, not meant to be. Strength 6, so 5s to wound. Getting 2 wounds.
-1.
AP -1, so we got 2 4-up armor saves. And I failed 1. And big shooters. Rerolling 1s. All right, getting another hit. So that's going to be 2 Dakas.
Correct.
Getting another hit and reroll 1s.
No.
Nope, not meant to be.
5.
And then he's going to be looking for 5s to wound. That is going to be 2 wounds. 2 3-up saves. Get a fill face and a 3. He's good to go. Woo! And now the Stompa is going to unload into my Valiant. I spent 3 CP to rotate Ion Shields, and we'll see if he survives. So we're going to start with?
Death Cannon.
We're going to start with the Death Cannon.
3d6 shots.
3d6 shots. Ooh, 7 shots. All right, my opponent's going to spend a CP to reroll it. So you have to reroll all the dice now. Oh, that's much better. Way better. All right, now my opponent is going to have 13 shots here. He doesn't get the benefit of bad moves because he's a super heavy auxiliary detachment. But you do have, what is it again? What was that thing?
Mordaka.
Mordaka. He spent CP for Mordaka. So hitting on 5s and exploding on 5s. All right, so we got 4 hits there. Daka because of Mordaka. Ooh, getting a couple more hits. That's pretty good there. That's actually really good there. And then these are going to be what? One second. Strength 10, so wounding on 3s. Ooh, buddy. So we got 3. AP is high, I imagine. -4. So we're going to have my 4 up invul save because of rotate ion shields. And I make all but 1. So what's the damage? 6 damage?
D6.
Oh, D6 damage. Oh my god. Give me a heart attack there. Ooh, just a 1. And now the super rocket's going to shoot into him over here. D6 shots. Getting 4 shots. Hitting on 5s because of Mordaka. And that's going to be 1 hit. Reroll Daka. Getting 2 hits. Strength what? 8. So force to wound. That's going to be 1 wound. Invul save. Off the table. Oh, he's good. Super Gatla. 3d6 shots. 6, 10, 11 shots. He's going to be hitting on 5s. Daka. Get another 2 hits. That's pretty good. 5 hits. 5 to wound. That's going to be 2 wounds at -1. So we're looking at 3 up saves because he's got the 2 up armor save. And he makes them. And now he's going to see the Psycho Daka Blast. On the 2 up, he's going to shoot again. Oh, buddy, here he comes. 3d6 shots. Ooh, getting 9, 10, 11, 12 shots. Hitting on 5s. And then Daka. Getting another hit. So that's 3 hits. 5s to wound. No wounds.
5 and 5.
And big shooters galore over here. It's like a porcupine with big shooters. 4 hits. Daka. Ooh, getting another 2 hits. Pretty good. And then these are going to be wounding on 5s. Getting 3 wounds. 2 up armor save. Makes them. All right, so now his Stompa is going to try to charge into my Gallant over here. He needs a 12-inch charge to get in there because he moved 12, which got him exactly 12 inches away from my guy.
Here we go.
So 12. Here we go. Come on, you can do it. Oh, I saw that 6. It was close. But no, he does not make it. So that will be it for the Orcs turn here on turn 1. We'll come back to you after moving phase for the Imperial Knights on turn 1. Moving phase for the Imperial Knights here on turn 2 or turn 1. My Valiant moved up the table over here. He moved up the table. He has Land Strider, so he moved an extra 2 inches there. So he's, I mean, I didn't really need it because of him coming up, but we're right over there in his face. He stood still back over here. He stood still there, and then he advanced up around the corner over there onto the objective. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so starting with the shooting phase, my dude bro here is going to put everything into his Morkanaut. Morkanaut. I got it right the first time. Doubted myself. Morkanaut into over here. So we're going to start with a Thunder Coil Harpoon. So it's 1 shot here, hitting on a 3, which hits with a fill face. Strength 16. So wounding on a 2. That is a wound. AP -6, but he's in range of the custom force field here. So he has a 5 up save. Oh, at the table. Oh, and he makes it. Well done. And then the Conflagration Cannon, heavy 3d6. That's going to be 8 and 9 shots. Strength 7, so 5s to wound. That is going to be 1. Ugh. AP -2.
5 up.
5 up.
Nope.
No, so he's going to take 2 damage. All right, the melted nipples are going to fire into him. Hitting on 3s. I'm going to, so they've got, I've got the household that I've chosen here is going to the custom ones from Machines of War, the Psychic Awakening book. Machine War here. And it basically, Engine War sounds right.
I have no idea.
Something. It's right over there, but it's open, so I can't even see it. So essentially, what happens is I chose 2 households. I chose aggressive disposition. Something. Essentially, what I get to do is I get to reroll once during each. They can Engine War. It is Engine War, but it's I can reroll the damage once, and I can re-roll a hit roll once, essentially with those two that I've got from there. So we're going to do re-roll one of those. There we go. So that's going to be 4 hits, strength 8, so 4 is to wound. That's going to be 3 wounds at AP minus 4, so 5 up saves. No, it makes one of them, so that's going to be 2 that are going to go through. You want to spend a CP to re-roll one?
Yeah.
All right, going to spend a CP to re-roll.
Nope,
not going to happen, so it's going to be 2. I don't think I'm in 6 inches there. So, I'm just going to roll them here. 1 second. Yeah, just out, so it's going to be 2d6 damage there. Oh, with the double fill phase, I'll take that. And then we got the shield breaker cannons. So that's going to be 2d3 shots each. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots. Hitting on 3s. Alrighty. And then these are going to be strength 7, so wounding on 5s. That's going to be 1, 2 damage there. Or 2 wounds, 2 damage. No, makes neither of those because those are AP minus 1.
Oh, never mind, I passed one of them.
Passed one of them, so AP minus 1, he passed one of them, so it's going to be D3 damage. I'll take a 2. And then the shield breaker missile firing into him. Not going to hit, okay. And now my Castellan's going to fire everything into his Stompa. We're going to go with the Volcano Cannon first. I'm going to spend a CP to re-roll that, the number of shots here, into 5 shots. These are going to be hitting on 3s. All right, I'm going to re-roll one of those because of their household. All right, so it's going to be 4 hits. These are strength 14, so 3s to wound. Okay, that's going to be 2 wounds. 2 5-up invul saves. Makes one, fails one. So that's going to be 3d3 damage. And I can re-roll failed... Oh, no, I can re-roll failed wound rolls with this weapon when targeting Titanic units with this weapon. So we're going to do 2 more there. Okay, those are 2 more wounds. Failed those 2. So it's going to be
9d3 damage.
9d3 damage. I'll come back to you. All right, it's going to be 9d3 damage. I have to do them, the 3 of them separately because I can re-roll one of these. 1 dice. So, yeah, we'll re-roll that one. All right. So that's a bunch. So then the rest of them I can just go here. Oh, Phil faces galores.
16 plus 4.
So we got
that's
20, 31. What's that? So we got, so this is going to be 3. Oh, D3, 3D3.
No.
I thought these are 36. I got scared there for a second, but still, that's going to be what? Yeah, 12, 22 damage. Whoo, man. Yeah, that's a lot. And then Call's Wrath is going to fire into him. Heavy 2d6 shots. I am going to supercharge, so it's going to be 6 shots. These are going to be hitting on 3s. All right, so I will take 1 mortal wound.
Oh, no.
And then I got 4 hits here. Strength 9, so 3s to wound. That is going to be 3 wounds. AP minus 4, so he's got his 5-up invul. Make none of them, so that's going to be 9 damage.
At least 9.
And now, yeah, there we go. And now we've got the Siegebreaker cannons. All right, so that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 shots here.
I think you're okay.
Yep. Hitting on 3s. Strength 7, so wounding on 5s. No wounds. And then the Shield Breaker. That's going to be a hit. Strength 10, 3s to wound. That's a wound. Go straight through. Yeah.
6-up save.
AP minus. Gleaming gear. It's AP minus. Yeah, AP minus 4. He's got 2-up armor, so 6-up save. No, it does go through. D6 damage. 1 damage. Okay. Now my Armiger Warglaive over there is going to fire into his Mecha Dread over here. I'm going to fire with the Melty Gun first. So this is going to be Assault 1. He did advance, so it's going to be hitting on 4. That's a hit with a Fill Face, Strength 8, Toughness 7, looking for a 3 to wound. That is a wound. AP minus 4, so it just goes straight through. D6 damage. 6 damage over here. So he's got a weird Feel No Pain.
So it's a 4-up Feel No Pain.
It's a 4-up Feel No Pain until he fails one.
Then it turns into a 5-up.
Then it turns into a 5-up Feel No Pain
until I fail one.
until he fails one.
And it turns into a 6-up.
And it's a 6-up Feel No Pain
until I fail one.
Until you fail one, and then you lose it entirely. Okay. So we'll start the first one, 4-up in Feel No Pain. He's good. He's good again. No. So he fails that one. So he's got 1 wound, and he's still got 5-ups now. No, you take that. Fail that one. So it's 6-ups. No. Okay, so that's going to be takes 3. Well, no, 2, 4 damage. 4 damage. The rule is called Ramshackle Monstrosity. So, so now he doesn't have the feel no pain. But now the thermal spear is going to fire. Heavy assault D3. So that's going to be 3 shots here. Hitting on 4s because of advancing. Getting 2 hits. Strength 8. So again, 3s to wound. That's only going to be 1 wound, so it goes through. The damage is D6, but he is in half range, so 2D6 take the highest, 4 damage. And now the Helverin's going to fire. So that's going to be 4D3 shots. So that's going to be 2, 3, 6 shots. Hitting on 3s. Alrighty. This is also into the Mecha Dread. Sorry, I should have mentioned that. Strength 7, toughness 7, so 4s to wound. That is going to be 1 wound at AP minus 1.
4 up.
4 up? Yep. No, that's going to go through for 3 damage. All right, so now into the assault phase. My Valiant is going to charge into his Gorkanaut. Got it right, huh? Morkanaut. Dang it! I thought I had it right. Oh man, I was so smug with my little saying there. Anyway, he's going to charge into him over here. My opponent's not elect not to fire Overwatch, and he is in with a 7-inch strike. And then my Gallant's going to charge into his Stompa over here. He is going to fight. He is going to spend the CP to fire Overwatch over here. So we're going to start with the Death Cannon, right?
Yep.
So 3d6 shots. Ooh, so buddy.
12 shots. 6s.
Hitting on 6s. Does Daka happen in Overwatch as well? Does indeed. So he's going to have an additional 3 Dakas. 6s. Getting another 1. Not bad. So that's 4 hits. 3s to wound. Strength 10.
3 wounds.
That's going to be 3 wounds. AP.
Minus 4.
Minus 4. So he's got his 5 up invul save since I didn't rotate Ion Shields. Make 1 of them. 2 go through. 2d6 damage. Doing 3 damage. My opponent's going to spend a CP to reroll that 1 into a 4. Much better. And now the Super Rocket's firing.
3 shots.
Going to have 3 shots here. 6s. No. 3d6. Gonna have
10 shots.
10 shots. Hitting on 6s. And then we got a Dakas in there. Yep. 2 of them. Getting another 3rd hit.
5s.
5s to wound.
1.
It's gonna be 1 hit. AP minus 1, so 4 up save. Yeah, with the full force. Woo! Scorcha.
6 shots.
So that's gonna be 6 hits. Auto hits here, baby. Strength 5, right?
Yep.
So looking for 5s.
1 at minus 1.
1 at minus 1. 4 up. He's good with a fill face. And now, like the spines on a cactus, all the big shooters sticking off of this thing, you're going to be firing into me over here, hitting on 6s. 8 Dakas. Oh, get another 3 hits, man. That's how you do that.
Pretty good.
There we go. 11. So that's 11 hits. These are going to be wounding on 5s. Getting 1, 2,
3, 4.
4 wounds over here. So these are going to be AP nothing, so 3 up saves. Failing 1 of them. And now his charge distance. Oh yeah, he's way in. All right, so now with my Thunderstrike Gauntlet punching into his face over here, I'm gonna have 5 attacks hitting on 3s because it's minus 1 with the Thunderstrike Gauntlet. Oh boy, okay, so that's gonna be 3 hits, wounding on 2s. That is gonna be 3 wounds. AP minus 4.
6 up saves.
6 up saves. No, doesn't make it. So he is dead. Does he explode? No, on a 2 he does not explode. But because I killed him with the Thunderstrike Gauntlet, I now get to throw him. I like to imagine that he's just like lifts the whole thing up and he's like the squealing servos as like the tech priests that are in there are like, what are you doing, Princep? Don't do this. And he's like, must throw Stompa. And he just heaves him over there. So it's let's see, pick an enemy unit within 9 inches, roll a d6 on a 4+, that unit suffers 3 mortal wounds. So D3 mortal wounds. So we're gonna throw it into him on a 4+.
No.
Oh, with the film face, there he goes. D3 mortal wounds for getting hit in the back of the head with a Stompa. 3 mortal wounds. That's how he does that. My opponent's going to spend 2 CP to interrupt over here, so he is on the bottom bracket, and he's going to punch into my Valiant. So he's got 2 attacks hitting on with his little crunchy claw over there, hitting on 5s. Nope, no hits there. All right, so he's going to use his feet to try to, I don't know, like Sparta kick him right in the chest over here. Because usually if it's the smaller things, I say he tap dance, happy feet's tap dance on him. Instead, he's going to like try to Sparta kick you in the chest over here. So he got 12 attacks with his Titanic feet, hitting on 4s. Okay. And then these are going to be strength 8, toughness 8, so wounding on 4s. Oh, just the one. I'm gonna spend a CP to re-roll one of those. Okay, into 2. AP is -2.
5 ups.
5 up saves. Oh, he makes one, fails one.
Do I have a CP left?
You do.
Let's do it.
Spend it.
Let's go.
Hey, he's still alive. All right, so that is going to be it for the Imperial Knights turn here on turn 1. Pretty good. So we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Orks here on turn 2. Movement phase for the Orks here on turn 2. He stayed in combat with my Valiant over here. His Gorkanaut? Gorkanaut. Ooh. I have a 50-50 chance that I fail it every single time. His Gorkanaut. It's almost like weird. It's almost like more impressive that I messed it up that many times. So he's moved up over here, looking on my Gallant, as is his Mecha Dread moving up over this way. His Weird Boy stayed back over there. And that's going to be it for the movement phase. So into the... and the mech repair... that's right. The mech moved up over here and then repaired a wound on him in the movement phase. So now into the psychic phase. His Weird Boy is going to cast... Gleaming Gear onto him over here. Nope, does not.
No, he's not.
All right, we're going to start off with his Gorkanaut. Oh my god! Seriously, I know it seems like at this point that I'm doing it as a bit. I promise you, as much as I am a fan of bits, this is not one of my bits. This is just me being a complete fool. Morkanaut is going to shoot into the Valiant here that he's locked in combat. So you can't shoot the Zappa because the Zappa is a blast weapon, but everything else can fire. So it's going to be -1 to hit because of being heavy and being a vehicle locked in combat here. So what is it going to be? Because they're all heavy, right? All assault. They're all assault, so never mind, he's good. So here we go. We're going to go the rockets first. That's going to be 2 hits with the Daka there. That's going to be 3 hits, okay? 3 hits on 2 shots. Okay, 4 to wound. That's going to be 3 wounds. Oh boy.
-2.
AP -2, so these are going to be looking for 4 up saves because it was 2 up armor. And I failed 2 of them. 6 damage into him. Oof. Custom Mega Blast over here. 6 shots. That's 1 hit. Daka though. So
a hit with sparkly bits.
Well, it's 8. It's minus. Oh no, it's not heavy. Yeah, it's not heavy, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that's gonna be 2 hits there. Okay.
Yep. Still
wow. Okay.
Mega Zap is heavy, but I can't shoot.
Mega Zap is heavy.
Needing 4s.
Needing 4s to wound.
Got one.
It's gonna be 1
I'm
wound.
CP that.
Gonna spend a CP to reroll it.
Into 2 wounds.
Into 2 wounds. AP
-3.
-3. So looking for a 5 up save. Make neither of those. What's the damage? 2d6 damage. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh, 8 damage. He's hurting. All right, so here come his 2 twin big shooters firing. Hitting on 4s. Ooh, buddy. Rerolling the 1 because of, whatchamacallit? Nope, not a hit there. And then there's 2 Daka-Dakas. Getting another hit in there. Reroll that 1. Nope. So that is going to be now looking for 5s to wound.
Get back here.
Get back in his hand. Ooh, buddy.
3, 4 of them.
5 of them. There's another 5 there. 5 of them. I've got 4 wounds left.
And 2 of armor.
2 of armor save. If I fill all over these dice right now, he could be dead. Let's see what happens. Come on. Oh, I did take 2 wounds though on a 2 up armor save. And now the Gorkanaut.
You hesitated.
I had it, then I hesitated, then my opponent gave it to me. So the Gorkanaut is going to fire everything into my Gallant over here. So we're going to start with the rockets first.
Hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s. That's going to be 1 hit. Reroll 1 because of bad moons. That's 2 hits with the Daka.
Daka. 3 hits.
Oh, buddy. 3 hits. Okay.
4s to wound.
4s to wound.
1 wound.
1 wound there.
-2.
AP -2, so looking for a 5 up save. Nope. That's going to go through.
3 damage.
3 damage straight. And the Death Storm Mega Shoot is going to fire in over here. Rerolling ones because of bad moons.
Do one more hit.
All right, one more hit there. These are now going to be hit wounding on what? Fives?
Strength 6.
Strength 6, so 5 to wound. That's going to be 1 wound.
One.
AP -1, 4 up save. Nope, goes through. What's the damage on that?
1.
1 damage. Now the Scorcher. 4 hits. These are going to be wounding on 5s.
1
Getting
wound.
1 wound.
-1.
4 up. Nope. And the twin heavy big shooters. Heavy bolters.
I mean...
And then reroll that 1 there for the...
was this part of that?
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. So 2 1s.
2 1s there. Okay.
Extra
And
hits.
then 2 Dakadakas. Reroll that 1.
Nope.
Okay.
But still got
Still a lot of shots. Oh, hits there.
And 5.
5s to wound. 2 wounds.
3 ups.
3 up saves. Fails 1. And the Big Mek, because why not? It's going to fire a slug into him. I guess. Oh, roll ones. That's why. And now into the assault phase. Gorkanite's going to charge. Oh, look, he's in. Mecha Dread's going to charge on in. Oh, he's in. All right, and the Big Mek's going to charge into my Valiant over here. Oh, he's in. All right, so now starting off here, his Gorkanaut is going to attack, punch into my Gallant. I'm going to spend a CP, so I gave him Sanctuary as the relic, so he's got a 5-up invul save in close combat. I'm going to spend a CP to rotate his Ion Shields to a 4-up here. So these are going to be hitting on 3s. All right, so it's going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. That's going to be 3 wounds. 3. 4-up invul saves. And I make them all. All right, so now I'm going to spend 2 CP to interrupt with my Gallant here. He's got 13 wounds left, which is still top profile. He's going to punch into his Mecha Dread over here. I'm going to use my Gauntlet hitting on 3s. That is going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. That is going to be 3 wounds. Goes straight through. He's got no invul save there. So that's going to be kill him because that's 18 wounds.
Does he explode?
Does he explode?
No.
He does not. Do I? I'm going to try to throw him into his Morkanaut.
Yeah!
Hey, I got it right! Moral victory. I'll take that one. I'm going to throw him into him over there on a 4+. No, of course. Okay, never mind.
3s to hit.
And now the Big Mek here is going to attack into my Valiant. He's going to need 3s to hit. Okay, 2 hits. 6s to wound. No, nothing there. And now, my Valiant's going to put all the attacks into his big bro over here. Because now it's in the regular fight phase, and I get to choose first since it's not my turn, because I'm defending. And to him over here. So we're going to have 12 attacks hitting on 6s, though, now, because he is in his lowest profile. Getting 1, 2, 3 fill faces. All right, and then these are going to be strength 8, so looking for 4s to wound. Getting 2 wounds. AP -2.
5 ups.
5 up saves. That one's cocked.
I already failed.
No, so that's how many wounds does he have left?
3 left.
He has 3 left. So if if this double 1s, he survives. No, he's dead. Does he explode? No, he does not.
Yes.
All right, and that's the end of the Orcs' turn here on turn 2. We'll come back to you after movement phase for the Imperial Knights here on turn 2. Alrighty, so this is the movement phase for the Imperial Guard here, Imperial Knights on turn, turn 2.
This is the bottom 2.
Bottom of 2. So I got 1 CP and then spent it immediately on this guy over here to operate at top profile. So Machine Spirit Resurgent. He also had healed 1. He also healed 1 because of being Questor or Allegiance Mechanicus. Questor Allegiance, whatever it is, the new thing that they have from Engine War, which we looked up what it's called. So then he fell back from his guy over here that he was in battle with. He fell back from his guy that he was in battle with over here. He moved up onto the objective of there. He moved up over here looking on his weird boy, and my Castellan stayed still back over here. So that's going to be it for the movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so over here, he's going to fire. He's going to put the Conflagration Cannon into his Big Mek. He's going to put the Harpoon and the Meltas and the Siege Breakers and the Shield Breaker into his everything else. Everything else into him.
And the kitchen sink.
And the kitchen sink. He's going to throw it over in there. So we'll go with the Conflagration Cannon first. That's going to be 11, 12, 13 hits. 3s to wound, T4. All right, that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at AP -2. And these are going to be 2 damage apiece. So he's got what, 4 wounds?
Yes.
So he fails 2 of these.
Make, AP
-2.
ups.
6 5-ups.
I didn't.
Oh, you tried. You really
Good job.
tried. He really tried. But no, he is dead. And now the Harpoon into him over here. Hitting on a 3.
Wait.
Oh, rerolling 1 hit because of their household. No! Come on! Why can't I ever harpoon anybody? Melta nipples into him over here. All right, that's 3 hits. Is he with? No, he's not within 6 over there. So 3d6. Oh, 4 seconds. Still got a wound. Still got a wound. 4's to wound. That's why you got to roll to see if you wound. And then the Siege Breaker cannons. That's going to be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots over here. These are hitting on 3s. Alrighty then. And then wounding on strength 7 5s. Oh, buddy.
Good.
That was real good there. Oh, cow. All right, so that's going to be 4 at AP -1.
I made 1.
Made 1, so that's going to be 3d3 damage. That's going to be 3, 6, 7, 8 damage.
Thanks out, huh?
And then the Shield Breaker missile. Of course. And now he's going to fire into him as well. We're going to go with the Volcano Cannon first. I'm going to re-roll that with... ooh, 1 second. Never mind, not re-rolling anything there. So it's 2 shots here hitting on 3s. I'll re-roll this one because of the household. So that's going to be 2 hits. Looking for Volcano hitting, wounding on 3s. Okay, that's going to be 1 wound. AP minus a bunch there. So yeah, I think it's just going to go straight through. So it's going to be 3d3 damage. 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. And now Call's Rat's going to fire. I am going to supercharge. Oh, 12 shots. And then these are going to be hitting on 3s. He is going to do 2 mortal wounds to himself. 3 mortal wounds to himself. And have another miss there. But that's going to be a bunch of hits. Strength 9, so 3s to wound. That's a bunch of wounds there. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at AP -4.
He's dead.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be, he's dead. Does he explode? He does not. All right. So now my Armiger here is going to fire into his Weird Boy. So we're going to start with the Thermal Spear, may as well. D3 shots, 2 shots. Hitting on 3s. That's 2 hits. Wounded on 2s. That's okay. 1 wound. No, reroll damage. Yeah, 1 wound.
4 up invul.
4 up invul save.
Best armor teeth can buy.
He's got the best armor teeth can buy. No, that's gonna go through.
Wasn't good enough.
D6 damage.
He's dead.
He's dead with a 5. And with that, the Orks have been wiped from this sector here, and the power of the Ommnissiah was asserted by House Geek as they landed down here. Yeah, that was brutal. That was
I didn't kill a single model.
You did not kill a single model. That was you came close over here. He was almost dead, but just slightly out there. Yeah, that was I didn't expect it to go that well. I think I rolled very hot. I think you had some I mean, I just think that's one of those things where it's like if the Knights when you're dealing with Knights and big things, is that a few rolls can really just landslide hard and it swings really hard. So Orks, yeah, a little luck goes a long way, especially when you're dealing with, we had 11 models total on the table here, you know, and 2 of them were support models for you. So we really were dealing with like 9 models on the table that were actually swinging at each other there. So pretty brutal there. But still a lot of fun. It's always fun to take out the big models. I mean, 11 models on the table, it's always fun to be able to throw that together every once in a while. So I hope you guys have all enjoyed this. I certainly have. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Harris, and until next time, stay safe and have fun.